We've already been seeing how easy it was to change the font and skin for a button when we're using some predefined setups. But how do we create these predefined setups? That's what I'm going to show you in this video. And please note that this time I want you to do it differently. I want you to watch and not play with me at the same time. If you then want to test it yourself, then replay the video. A few years ago, I had a meeting with people that were looking at the latest changes in LS Central. They already had a solution, old version, and wanted to go to a new one. And I showed them the same thing I'm showing you today. It was so interesting to see how the people became impressed by the flexibility in the system, how easy it is to set it up. So let's see if we can impress you as well. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go into back office, into something called point of sale, appearance, and style profiles. You've already seen profiles, the menu profiles. Now we're looking at the style profile. And what the style profile includes the skin, the font, and even color lines. 3 things. And you can see here in the Arias option, we only have 1 line of each, the default lines. But if you go back and in the default, you will see it's full of lines. And actually, this is the Arias setup in the default. And we have a default concept saying that if you don't find the thing in your active profile, you will always go either to the default lines or to the default profile. So let's go back, and I want to do my changes addition in the Arias. So first I'm going to do is a skin line. Test S. Test S. I'm going to put in a curvature of 30. And I'm going to select a back color. And this time I'm going to select something red, like this. And we also have the possibility to select a border color. I'm going to put something yellow, like this. We have a back color too, and let me select something bluish this time. And we have a border width option, and I'm going to put that to 4 pixels. And then we have a gradient mode. So this time I'm going to select the backward diagonal. So now my skin line is ready. I'm as well doing a font line. Test F. And here I can select whatever font I have available. So let's get this one here, Verdana. You can even select the font size, the 4 color, and since I had my colors on the skin dark, I'm going to do the contrast here and select something greenish, right? I can have the font bold, I can have it italic, I even can have strike through and underline if I want. And now if you go back here and into the lines again, you will see what we've been doing. Here we have the skin, you see the curvature, and here we have the font. We also have the option to put in a color line. So let me do that. And I'm going to do that some different color, total different color. And I'm going to be here. Yes, this is good. So you may wonder, why do we have color lines and we have color lines and skin lines? There is a difference, you will understand later. So now in my POS, since I have a different session, I need to log off and go out of it and restart it. Otherwise, it will not know about my latest changes in style profile. So let's restart it. Log on and into Arias. Now I find a button like the search. I right click, I go to button properties, and now I would like this button to use my new beautiful setting for the skin, the test S, and new beautiful for the test font. And OK. And what happened? How do you like it? You see, this was how easy it is to create a new look for a button. But the third thing, the color. Let's look at that a little bit. So you can right click, we can go into menu properties, and I'm going to make button spacing 4. And here somewhere we have menu styles. So here we have a menu color. It has a value, but now I'm going to change it to test C. And we have changed spacing and the color. Let's close. So what happened? Now we get area between the buttons with the color we were creating. Remember the test C. That's how easy it is. Here I have a menu, the member card one. I'm going to right click and into menu properties. And now instead of doing the change for each and every button, I'm going to do the change for the default skin, the default font for the whole menu. That's possible to do. Let's do that. Skin and test for the font. And OK. So you see now 3 out of 4 buttons changed. Because we were changing this for the menu. Why didn't the 4th one change? Let's look into that. Right click, menu properties. So remember we were changing this. But now let's go into the lines. And I'm going to make this one smaller because the edit customer one had a fixed skin and a fixed font. So if you do a change for the menu and then the button has something different, it will override what's in the menu. And if a button has something that is linked with the pause command, these guys will not override that, but setting it on the menu buttons itself or the menu lines, it will always override the default concept or the rules that are in the system. So how did you find it? Smart, easy, very flexible. There are more places we use the skins, fonts, and then the colors. And by this method, the same method we've been doing, we can change each and every part of the POS. Even the journal header, everything on the POS. Thank you.